Thanks for your company. You're waking up with Weekend Today. Well, Princess Beatrice has tied the knot in a secret ceremony at Windsor Castle after her original wedding plans were cancelled due to COVID-19.
Europe correspondent Sophie Walsh has the details on this. Good morning to you, Sophie. Do we know who actually was in attendance?
Well, look, it was an intimate ceremony at the All Saints Chapel in Windsor. They were only allowed around 20 guests because of coronavirus restrictions, but we do know Her Majesty the Queen was there along with Prince Philip to watch their granddaughter Beatrice walk down the aisle and tie the knot with property tycoon Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi. I had to ask my Italian boyfriend how to pronounce that. I think I got it right. Father of the bride, Prince Andrew, was also there to give his daughter away just days after his close friend Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested and charged with child abuse offences. It was the first time the Queen and Prince Philip had left Windsor Castle since the UK went into lockdown in March. It was nice to see them out and about looking happy and healthy. They were snapped in the car on the way there and on the way back. No pics of the wedding yet. They are due to drop in about 12 hours' time. They didn't want to overshadow another rather important event.
Yeah, well, Princess Beatrice shared her big day with Captain, who's now Captain Sir Tom Moore, knighted by the Queen. Wonderful.
Oh my gosh, it was such a gorgeous moment. I think that the whole world fell in love with Captain Tom Moore earlier this year when he walked 100 laps of his yard and raised almost $60 million for the National Health Service here during the lockdown. And today, as you mentioned, there he is. He was knighted by the Queen for being a national inspiration in a unique outdoor ceremony at Windsor Castle. The Queen, in her first face-to-face royal engagement since lockdown, using her father's sword to bestow the 100-year-old war veteran the honour. He joked beforehand that he wouldn't kneel down because if he knelt down, there was a chance he wouldn't get up.
I'm absolutely overawed by the fact that this is such a high award that I should get, and from Her Majesty as well. What more can anyone wish for than that? That has been an absolutely magnificent day for me. Thank you very much.
And apparently the Queen invited Captain Sir Tom Moore now for afternoon tea after that, but apparently he turned her down. He already had plans with his family. He's not the cutest little thing. You just sort of squeeze him.
That is fantastic.
No, seriously. Turn down the Queen.
No thanks, Mum. I've got to go home. Yeah.
I love his spirit. Oh, he's
so
just
sweet.
gorgeous. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Sophie.
Sophie.
Windsor CNN. Buckingham Palace has released photographs from the private wedding of the UK's Princess Beatrice, who married real estate developer Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi on Friday in a ceremony at Windsor Castle attended by Queen Elizabeth II. Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip stand alongside Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi outside the Royal Chapel of All Saints at Royal Lodge, Windsor, England, after their wedding. Beatrice, who is ninth in line to the British throne, and the granddaughter of the Queen and Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was walked down the aisle by her father, Prince Andrew, Buckingham Palace said in a statement on Saturday. Beatrice and Mapelli Mozzi have been engaged since last September, but the coronavirus pandemic interfered with the original wedding date of May 29. Mapelli Mozzi proposed while the couple were spending a weekend away in Italy last year. Beatrice, the daughter of Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, and Sarah, Duchess of York, wore several items on loan from the Queen for her big day, including a vintage, diamante-encrusted ivory dress by Norman Hartnell, which was remodeled and refitted. The princess was also adorned with a diamond-fringed tiara, which was loaned to her by Queen Elizabeth and worn by the monarch herself on her own wedding day. The trinket was originally made in 1919 from a diamond necklace given by Queen Victoria, according to a statement from the palace. The couple decided to hold a small private ceremony with their parents and siblings following the postponement of their wedding in May. Working within government guidelines, the service was in keeping with the unique circumstances, while enabling them to celebrate their wedding with their closest family, the palace said in a statement Saturday, adding that the ceremony took place at the Royal Chapel of All Saints at Royal Lodge, Windsor. Prince Andrew is facing scrutiny over his relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein following the arrest of Epstein's alleged accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, by the FBI, and allegations by one of his accusers, Virginia Roberts Teufer. Teufer has alleged that she was forced into sexual encounters with the prince and other men while she was underage. They all have denied the allegations. Earlier on Friday it emerged that Andrew's official website had been taken down from the internet. Prince Andrew was a friend of Epstein and has been photographed with Schufer and Maxwell in the past. In a November BBC interview, Prince Andrew said he had never met Schufer and suggested that the photo of him and Schufer may have been doctored. Mapelli Mozzi, who has a 2-year-old son from a previous relationship, is a wealthy businessman, the BBC reported. According to Companies House, he is the director of real estate company Banda Property. Various of Princess Beatrice of York and her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi at their wedding on July 17, 2020 at the Royal Chapel of All Saints in Windsor.